the government has scolded Optus for last week's hack that's impacted the privacy of nearly 10 million Australians and laid the blame directly at the telco giant. Companies that failed to prevent major data breaches will now face steep new penalties as part of the government's response, while a class action lawsuit is still being considered.
5 days after one of the worst cyber attacks in Australian history, the minister with relevant oversight fronts the cameras, pointing her finger squarely at Optus.
We should not have a telecommunications provider in this country which has effectively left the window open for data of this nature to be stolen.
You certainly don't seem to be buying the line from Optus that this was a sophisticated attack.
Well, it wasn't, so no.
So far, there have been no details from Optus about any customer compensation. But following this intervention from the Home Affairs Minister...
This is a time of intense anxiety, and I say to Optus, you can do something about this problem today, and we ask you to do that.
The troubled telco has agreed to provide 1 year of free credit monitoring to customers whose details have been exposed, and flagging cybersecurity reforms and penalties to come, noting in other parts of the world, data breaches like this have resulted in fines worth hundreds of millions of dollars. Optus is contacting affected customers via email and SMS to advise them of their data being disclosed, but says no payment details or passwords were compromised in the hack.
Optus owes their customers a full explanation and a genuine apology for the way in which they have been exposed in this cyber attack.
The opposition says the government is acting too slowly, with the coalition reintroducing a bill first seen under the Morrison government to punish cyber criminals more harshly.
The Labor government, the minister in particular, has been asleep at the wheel.
Since the hack, Minister O'Neill says hundreds of public servants have been working overtime in a multi-agency effort, and the government is now working with the banking sector, finding ways to further protect customers. Joel Phillips, Sky News, Canberra.